Did you know that we spend 40% of our week at our jobs? Did you also know that 80% of people globally report that they do not like their jobs? That's a huge number. Let's start changing this today. We're going to run through a simple exercise that is going to help you find out what your ideal job or jobs might be. And this is going to be relevant to anybody regardless of where you are on your career. A 20-year-old and you're just out of university and you're trying to figure out which industry you want to delve into or what jobs you want to do. This is going to be super helpful. If you're in your 30s and 40s, you've got the benefit of experience already because you know what you're good at, you know what you can get paid for. But perhaps you're looking for a new career path to align with your passions and your interests. And if you're in your 50s, 60s or 70s, it's never too late to reinvent yourself and start doing something that you really like for work and get paid for it. So let's get started. Share this video if you think this is going to benefit anybody that you know, sons, daughters, parents, sisters, brothers, and your friends. Just share the video with them. It will mean the world to me. Welcome to my channel. I love having you here. My name is Ellie. Let's get started. As you know, there's no gimmicks, there's no AI. It's only the truth and real valuable content. So grab a piece of paper and a few pencils or crayons or pens. It doesn't matter. And we'll do this simple exercise to help you find your ideal job today. Okay. Are you ready? I am. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle and we're going to name that circle passions. These are the things that you really love doing. These are the things that feed you, they give you energy. These are the things that you're going to do even if you don't get paid for them. Okay, the next circle that we're going to draw is what I'm good at. What are you good at? What are you good at doing? What are your skills? What are you better at than somebody else around you? What are you good at? You're going to know that. So what are you good at doing? You can make a list later. But for now, just stay with me here. And the last one that we're going to draw is what I can get paid for. So this is what skills do you have, what that you can get paid for. So basically this is how do you monetize your skills? What will other people pay for you to deliver value to them? Okay, so three main circles: passions, what I'm good at, what I can get paid for. Okay, now let's look at the first intersection between passions and what I'm good at. Is this your ideal job? No, it's not, because you're passionate about something and you're good at it, but people are not willing to pay you for it. So this is a hobby. This is something that you do in your free time because it gives you a lot of satisfaction and you're very good at it. So this is your hobby in this intersection here. Let me just draw that quickly so that it's clear. Okay, the next intersection we're going to look at is the intersection between passions and what I can get paid for. Is this your ideal job? No, it's not. What is this? This section here are basically things that you're very passionate about and you can get paid for them, but they're not your ideal job because you're going to fail at them. And the reason why you're going to fail at them, or you're not going to succeed at them just yet, if we were to put this a little bit more positively, is because you're not good at them. But if you're willing to work and add the skills, this section here can move into your ideal job. But for now, these are the things that you like doing. You can get paid for them, but you don't have the skills for them. So in the long term, you're not going to be successful at them. I'm just going to put not successful so that we can have a more positive word on the board instead of fail. Okay. Then the third intersection is what am I good at and what I can get paid for. So this area here is also not your ideal job because what is this? This is basically you're good at something, you can get paid for it, but you're not passionate about it. But what's going to happen in a year or two from now? You're going to get really bored. It's going to drain your energy. And you're not going to love it because this is not part of, it doesn't include your passions. You're not passionate about it. It doesn't include your passions. So now we're going to look at the section right in the middle. this one here, the Holy Grail. This is what I call the golden ticket. It's the Holy Grail. It's basically the intersection of all three of these that you're going to figure out for yourself. This is your ideal job. This really is your calling, but some people get spooked by the word callings. So let's call it your ideal job. Okay, so your ideal job should have all three of these. You should be passionate about the things that you do. You're going to be good at them, and you can get paid for them. I want you to list about what your passions are, then what are you good at, and I want you to also write lists with what you can get paid for. And then I need you to be really, really honest with yourself. This isn't about what your parents have told you, many years ago. This isn't about how your mind has been conditioned. I want you to be honest with yourself. There's no judgment here. Nobody's watching. So this is your truth. Be honest with what are you good at, what are you passionate about, and what you can get paid for. Okay? So real honesty and authenticity is going to deliver the right answers for you. Shall I just draw my own Venn diagram to give you an example of how all the three come together? And so that after that, you can do your own. So, passions, what I'm good at, and get paid. Okay, so for me, I'm going to try and do this quickly. So for me, what are my passions? My passions are, I'm very curious. Seriously, this is a passion of mine. I've got this innate curiosity and I cannot tame it. I cannot stop it. So I'm very curious. So curiosity is my passion. What am I passionate about? I'm passionate about learning. And I learn through books and podcasts. Okay, and I'm also passionate about teaching, which I've discovered recently. I love teaching. I teach my children. Every moment that I have with them, I try and teach them like an interesting fact or try and shift the way that they think. So I'm really passionate about teaching. Okay, what I am good at. I'm good at asking questions. I am good at making people feel good about themselves. Making people feel good. And I'm good at making people open up, so making people talk. But let me just put make people open up. This is what I'm good at. And now, what can I get paid for? What will somebody pay me to do as a job? I can get paid to do sales, any type of sales. I've done it for 20 years of my corporate career. I enjoyed it. It wasn't my calling, but I'm good at it. It has been validated. I can get paid for speaking engagements. And I can get paid to write a book. Let's just stick to 3 in the essence of time. Okay. Now, let's look at the first intersection. So the intersection between passions and what I'm good at. So these are my passions. This is what I'm good at. So the first intersection here will be my hobby. So what could my hobby be? My hobby could be, because I'm so curious and I love learning and I love asking questions, my hobby could be having my own podcast. So I'm going to put podcast, right? I don't know how to monetize it and I don't think people are going to pay me for it, but I'd love to do that. So I'm putting it as a hobby. Okay. The next intersection is going to be over here, and it's intersection between my passions and what I can get paid for. So these are my passions. This intersection is, I can do this, but I'm going to fail at it. So this could be because I love learning, I love books, and because I'm very good at sales and I can get paid for sales, I can go and, let's say, sell books. Am I good at it? I have no idea. I've never done it. But for the time being, we're assuming that I'll fail at this. I've never done it in my life. I don't know. But it's in the intersection between my passions and what I can get paid for. And then the third intersection is over here between what I'm good at and what I can get paid for. So this is something that I'm not passionate about. So remember, I'm going to get bored in the long term if I did this. So this could be, I think this could be any type of sales, which is what I've done in terms of corporate sales. Because I make people open up and I'm good at sales and I can get paid for to run sales. This could be closing sales. Okay, so what is my ideal job? Knowing that these are my passions, this is what I'm good at, and this is what I can get paid. Ta-da! It surprised me at first as well, but it turns out, let me change color quickly. Just looking at this, so I'm hugely curious and I love learning and I love teaching. I ask a lot of questions, I make people feel good about themselves and I make people open up. And I'm good at sales and speaking. So I'm ticking literally all of these. One thing that could be my ideal job is to teach a course. And I first found this out about myself. I was like, really? Is this what I've worked so hard for in my career? So I was disappointed with the result, but actually it's so true. Now that I've taken the time to reflect on it, it really teaching somebody how to do something that they do not know will give me a huge amount of personal satisfaction. And I'm good at sales, so I'll be able to sell my course. I'm going to ask a lot of interesting questions to help that person develop better in their career, let's say. So it could be a teacher course about how to progress in your career or how to get unstuck in your career. But teaching a course is something that is my ideal job. And look, these things are going to shift. But right now, in my mid-40s, apparently, this is what my ideal job looks like. So I just want to remind you again, when you do this exercise at home and take time to reflect, be honest with yourself. Nobody's watching, nobody's judging. The idea here is that you figure out these simple things for yourself. And it could be that you come up with 5 different jobs. That's absolutely fine and that's great. So go and explore them. Go and try and test the jobs, right? Because you never know until you try. And let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about, was this helpful? What did you find out through the exercise? What are your passions? What are your interests? What is your ideal job? What is your calling? Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.